you say mics are hot?
I said the mics are. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I say mics are hot.
Don't yell at me.
Then you don't talk because the mics are hot, and then you don't say anything. Don't say peep while I'm doing business, man. Don't say peep.
Don't
sass me, woman. All right, let's see if everybody can hear us. Maybe they can't hear us. Maybe that's the problem.
Mics are so hot, Jeremy.
So hot. All right, yeah. It looks like the pod track is moving up and down. It looks like Streamlabs is moving side to side. Good Lord, what are we going to do here? We have to start things off correctly. I'm going to reach across the table here. Pardon my reach, but we got to get the McLaren. Yeah, you guys know where I got that. Remember who I got that from? Lives in Sacramento. Guess his name and give you $10. Come on, 5432128. Yeah, McLaren Jack Daniels. I have a question for you, Jack Daniels aficionados. I was going to make this a Patreon post. I still may. This is clearly Jack Daniels. This is clearly the McLaren bottle, but doesn't that look like the symbol for Capital One? Is Capital One secretly
or the upside down Nike? Swoosh.
No, it's not an upside down. Come on, man. You're ruining my mojo here. That's it. Your mic's going off. I'm done. No mic for you.
All right. Good night, everyone.
So, and here's why. Here's why I got to be a wino. Got to be a hobo. Got to be a hobo, like a hobo village outside the railroad tracks in Amarillo, Texas in 1987. And it's a true story. I was there. Or true, it's a story. We got a drink. Look at this shot right here. Look at the sun setting over the mountains around South Lake Tahoe, right there at the Foxhole Studios. Our very own St. Donna and Sun Valley Fox. He has his BOTGN shot glass, bottom of the glass nation shot glass. He's got his. Do you got yours? Are you drinking? He's drinking Pendleton. I'm out of Pendleton. I'm drinking old number 7. Raise a glass right now because we got to kick this pig, baby. It's tits up time. Let's go.
If you have a numbered bottom of the glass nation shot glass, let everybody know what number shot glass you have.
They're
We'd
numbered.
love to see it.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. All right, there's my drink. Get us going here. Now, let me make sure. Run there. Yeah, battery is charging. We are hot. We're hot, baby. Getting going.
Disney Kid says he has number 4. Mary Mathis has 50. Danny H has 43. Hello from Rob, 68. Wow. Steve Plum has 100.
Steve Plum got 100. That's a good one.
Jeremy B 5. Deb Ninehouse has 72. Houdini has 15. Firewood Dart has 13.
Jesus, look at all these guys.
Woo, I love it.
Those glasses came out, they snapped them up.
Becca Rowland has 42.
Shiloh Ferguson is running. Shiloh is on staff. She runs Facebook. We have no Facebook personal tonight. Something didn't come up. I put everything in manually. Didn't go through, but we're on Facebook Blue, so I am joining Shiloh on Facebook Blue. The General in Shiloh will be running. I can see who's in there. Dale Wine checking in from some weird fucking name, Indiana. I think that's on his driver's license. He lives in weird fucking name, Indiana. Aaron Heath is checking in. Dale Wine again. Aaron Heath. Justin Woods. There's Shiloh. Brian Arnold saying hello. These are all on Facebook Blue. These are all the people on Facebook Blue checking in. I'll be reading the comments from time to time. Russell Covey stopped by, said go Broncos. Mark Bingham. Kevin Atchinson. Vegas and Atchinson.
Nice. And I will be monitoring YouTube tonight. So we have Krista Rose checking in. Bob McKinley. Firewood Dart. Shasta Williams. T-Bone. Dude. Sovereign Fighter. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bottom of the Glass
Facebook
Nation.
Blue says with my blue background, he goes, looks like you got put outside the back of a gas station and you're doing the show
alleyway
from behind a gas. Thanks, Dale. You fuck. Chris Wilson checking in too. Okay, just some of the names. I'll be jumping back over there.
Danny H says I'm rocking the librarian tonight. Do I look like our librarian?
You kind of do.
Woo! This thing's a little weird.
You got to tighten that bottom one down there really tight if you want it to stay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you got a little bit of librarian look going on. What they don't know is that you got the tube top action going on.
It is not a tube top, it's a tank top.
Oh, I liked it better when it was, well, still no bra.
Shut up. You don't have to go there.
Yes, I do.
No.
And the guys want to know, like, all right, baby. So we're doing the side-by-side motion right now. Just letting you guys know what's going on. Da-dum-dum-dum. I'm going to jump, Your Majesty the Queen. Since you've been sleeping on your 7 mattresses trying to find your pee all day.
Yes.
You've literally been zonked out all day.
Pretty much.
mean, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but whatever was wrong, you had to recover. You were gone. I was carrying the load of everything today. I was parenting, I was dog sitting, I was cleaning, and Gen X toxing all at once.
Yeah, it's like I hit a wall. Sometimes when we go, my body just all of a sudden goes,
It has been a long time since you've taken like 2 days to recover, but you're on that path right now.
Yeah.
All right, so we're jumping over here. Do you have, Your Majesty, do you have anything else to talk about?
Let me see.
Before I get going here.
Well, can I make my announcement?
All right, let me kick my microphone out of the way. I will leave you unfettered. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Her Majesty the Queen. She has a personal announcement for you all.
First of all, Johnny O is on Rumble, and he has glass number 37, just so you know. So Rumble checked on that. So my announcement is every year we do NFL Pigskin Pick'em here for the Bottom of the Glass Nation and everybody that's in Gen X Talks. The link has been set up. You need a password to enter. The Pigskin Pick'em is you get to pick the winner of each game each weekend, and that's all you do. Whatever number of games are on that Sunday, you pick. Yes.
Just so you guys know, this is not fantasy football.
No.
You don't pick points. You don't pick touchdowns. You don't pick anything. You literally just look at the two teams and pick a winner, left or right. There's people that play that they pick just by what color the uniforms are. That's it.
Yes, and there will be prizes throughout the season. That's what we did last year. Depending on the week or what we're doing, I will draw names. And we'll send prizes out during the season, so you don't have to wait till the very end. Tim from Boston, ALS Boston, won last year the whole tournament and got a mug, beer mug,
trophy.
beer stein, with his name on it as the
Dr.
winner.
McDreamy has won 2 years. You know, other than last year, you normally finish in the top 3 to 5. You're pretty good. Last year, not so much, but the years before, my wife does better than me and does better than all of you, other than last year. But normally, she's in the top running on that. So just so you know, she's the one to beat.
The season doesn't start till the first week of September, but we're going to start telling you about it all through August for you to sign up.
Did you give moderators the link?
Yes, I did.
Well,
they already
guess what?
posted.
No, they didn't. Shy over on Facebook Blue has not put up a link. Not even a little bit. So, yeah, I think that's 3 strikes for Shy. Might have to put her in the woodshed. No.
The General will update the website. The website will have the link on it by tomorrow probably or by this weekend. So if you don't get it on live stream, you can get it on the website. Also, you can email me at genxmom@genxtalks.com and I will send you the link and the password
now,
for
that's
it.
genxmom@genxtalks.com. And she said website. And guess what she did? Never told you the name of the website.
genxtalks.com.
There, look at that. Look
if they
at
don't know the website.
Trained broadcast professional. We got a few more classes to go before you get your certificate.
So that's my announcement.
I have an announcement.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Wow. She's going to really feel bad with that introduction.
No, what is it?
Over on Rumble, we have a moderator helping out Josh Maddox tonight. We have Dragon Slayer Jade. You guys know her from Discord. You know she's been around the Gen X Talks family forever. We put her on staff today temporarily to see if she likes us, if we like her. And she's going to take over moderating duties on the nights that Josh can't make it. If Josh is late, he's got work or something going on, or they've booked him for a gig in Atlantic City. He plays in Atlantic City.
Welcome, Dragon Slayer Jade.
So she's on Rumble.
Yes.
And she's helping you guys out over there. And let's see. Brent Dean chimed in on Facebook Blue, says he's here, but he's way late. I don't know what he's thinking. Brent went fishing. Brent went fishing on. See, now some people are going to leave YouTube and they're going to go to Facebook Blue because
just to hear you.
Because the General's over here. I'm on Team Shy.
They stay on YouTube
Team
for
Blue.
me.
Yeah, but I got a little following over here. All right.
Star Roberts started off the night gifting 5 memberships on YouTube tonight.
Appreciate
Thank you so
that.
much.
All right.
So what do you have for us tonight?
I have a show to get to. God damn it.
Get to it. I'll sit back, have a drink.
Make sure we're paying the bills. You guys need to join Patreon. All the moderators can put up the link to Patreon. Not only do you get 4.5 years of behind-the-scenes stuff, you also get an email. We just give you one email, a little smoke signal that no one can stop, lets you guys know when we're going on. That way, if we're doing a live show or doing a radio show on KGXT radio, something like that, we just let you know. It's the only place we can get in touch with you. There are other, YouTube membership has a YouTube membership. Patreon is a membership. If you're on Facebook, those of you on Facebook Blue, Brent and everybody, Brent and Chad and Shy, You go to the General's Lunchbox. That is a page on Facebook. It has 4.5 years.
It's for members only.
Behind-the-scenes stuff, but you got to pay $1 to get in there, and it helps us out, so we appreciate that. Also, don't forget, at the end of August is the Big Mayhem in Minden, an in-person live meet and greet. You're going to see us flooding the airwaves with videos and things about that this next month. It's in the Reno area, and I say Reno just to give you guys a location. Easy airport to fly out into. They're on the website, genxtalks.com. Moderators can be putting up the link right now. Shows hotels, RV parks, shows travel, shows airline. You can get right to everything. It shows what we're doing and when. If you guys want to tag along, people are jumping over from Northern California, coming right over the 80 to hang out with us. Some people are flying in. Cigar Scotty's bringing his crew in trailers and RVs. They're going to stay at one of the RV villages down there and hang out for the whole weekend.
Yes. Sun Valley Fox is checking in tonight, so I'm saying if the General has any problem with the show, he can step in. Just saying.
Yeah, no, it's fun. You know what? Tell your brother to sit his old country ass down and keep drinking his Pendleton. He's got a rocking chair on the front porch. He's only listening because his wife came put little headphones on him to keep him quiet.
Oh my God.
You're fine. Just stay there, buddy.
And also he has one of the original shot glasses, 126. It's the one when we did the 200.
Yeah.
So he's got an old school shot glass.
I'm telling you guys, there's some stuff over there. You guys with those, we might do another series around Christmas time for the shot glasses, do another event, different style, because as you guys know, there's tumblers and there's shot glasses. And even though I got one this year, yeah, but you don't have last year's. There's only a handful of you that have the sets because every year you guys have purchased one.
One of the most famous ones is Mrs. Four's Peaches.
Yes, Mrs. Four's Peaches
in
one.
honor of Mrs. Four.
Oh my God,
whoever
that's
has that Stein, that big Stein,
because we don't make them
forever.
We don't make them anymore. We make a certain run of them, we sell them, and then we're done. If we were trying to make money off of everything, we'd keep them up for sale all the time. We haven't done that. It was just a special run to connect with people at that time, and we did it. All right, so I got this from about 20 different people. And this is funny, so we don't have to pick on Florida tonight. I'm not trying to pick on Florida. Tonight it's Oklahoma. Chevy pickup vice grip steering wheel worked.
No shit.
Until it didn't. Now, I got to be fair. Growing up in the 70s and 80s, I've done this. I have used a pair of vice grips to, in an emergency, drive and get gas, drive to pick up a buddy. I've done this, but there's two problems with doing this for any of you redneck hillbillies just like me. When you use a pair of vice grips in place of your steering wheel, two things happen. They do fall off and you have to reconnect them again really hard and tight. They don't work very well when you're going slow because it's really hard to turn some of those wheels. And the part they don't tell you in garage Shade Tree Garage Mechanics 101, they don't tell you that after the vice grips come off 6 or 7 times, you keep putting them back on.
Yeah.
When you go to put the steering wheel back on those splines, they're ruined. They're buggered up,
no.
and you can't get your steering wheel back on.
Well, obviously he wasn't putting the steering wheel back on.
No.
I wonder, did he steal it?
I don't think so. I think he was just driving with it like that. Like I said, newer cars have better power steering. Some of them, like Cadillac, you can turn with one finger on the wheel. A little bit like that. But, man, when it pops off, you're in trouble. Can you imagine going down the freeway? No problem until your vice grips pop off and they land in the passenger seat floorboard and you can't steer and you're trying to reach those vice grips. Man, you better hit the brakes in a goddamn hurry. In a New York
Helgi over
minute.
here said I welded my vice grips.
When I have messed up the steering column and I've forced the steering wheel back on with a hammer, I put spot welds on it to hold it in place. But then you got to get a new column. I mean, you make more problems than anything. Now, there's an announcement that came out that has been completely overlooked by the internet. And I had to read the article to see if there was some validity to it.
Okay.
And there is. And now I'm heartbroken and upset and feverish with anticipation. Apparently, Kurt Russell in 2019, and I missed it. He says there is a version of Tombstone with a lot of deleted scenes that he wants to put together that he's going to call the Godfather version of Tombstone because it has so many deleted scenes, so much backstory. It shows so much more hierarchy between the brothers. And the women all have bigger backstories.
Interesting.
Where his wife and the girlfriend Josephine actually had a confrontation. All this stuff. Now everyone is begging, please, you said 6 years ago, if this is real and you can do this, please put it together. Now, I wish I didn't know. I wish I had no idea that there was a Godfather version that could be in place right now that I could be looking at.
That's cool.
I wish I didn't know, because now that's like all I'm thinking about. I'm going to have to call Kurt after the show. I don't think he's watching tonight, but I'm going to have to call Kurt and go, dude, you're going to have to do this. Or give it to me, and I'll use my little Adobe software. I'll edit the goddamn thing. I'll do it. It's got to go out there. So if there's a possibility, man, I wish there was an online petition, because it would get million. I'll tell you what, it'd do better than Happy Gilmore too. Yeah.
Be careful.
Be careful. I'm glad that Happy Gilmore 2 came out on Netflix, because that's kind of all it really deserves is Netflix. It doesn't really deserve a home in the theater, just saying. I've watched it. It's not a bad movie, but I didn't like the beginning. Some major incident happens in the first 5 minutes that kind of made me upset. It set the tone. It's like, and a lot of cameos, okay. A lot of retro flashbacks, okay. But as far as that same magic, I don't think it even came close. I'm going to watch it again, to be fair. I will watch it again, but I think I just got an email from Little Miss Hot and Nerdy. I think she just quit. I think she just resigned. She's the biggest Adam Sandler fan on the planet. And I just did this movie, was like, it's okay. I'm glad I saw it. But
Jeremy B's going, la, 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 la. He hasn't seen it yet.
There's no spoilers. I'm not giving spoilers. I'm being very vague. It's just that it didn't quite grasp it for me. Some it did. Some people loved it. Some didn't. I'll watch it again. But
maybe you have to watch the first one and then go into the second one.
No, I kind of memorized the first one. I'm good there.
Oh, okay.
I know all the characters. I'm ready to go. So
all right.
Kind of a political angle here, but I couldn't stop. I couldn't pass this up. Harrison Ford went on record. He went on record saying that he believes that the country. Now he's a Democrat, votes liberal, supports Obama and Clinton and those guys. Did his part there.
Oh, so sad.
But he went on record going, look it. The country is on a good path right now. The country, he said it this way. He said the pendulum is on a good swinging to the right. He goes, the stuff that's happening is not bad for us. This is good for us. And I'm sure he's going to take a lot of heat, but that's the picture that came along with the article, and that's what he said.
Good for him.
He's like, you know what? He's been a Democrat his whole life, but he's like, but I can tell when something's going good. And that's the difference between an old school Democrat and a new Democrat. New Democrat hates Republicans, hates conservative, hate Trump, and anything they do is hate, wrong, blah, 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 blah.
Whether it's good or bad.
It doesn't matter. It's always wrong in their eyes. An old school Democrat takes things at face value and sees them individually for what they are and says, you know what? I think we're on a good path. Still a Democrat, but I like where things are going.
For him.
Had to drop that out there. I thought that was important to bring that up for our buddy Harrison, because I know Harrison watches the show. He's been waiting for me to say something for a couple days. Thought I'd throw it out there tonight. Blah, 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 blah. Now I snuck. I'm buffering on my Facebook. I'm buffering.
Yep, it's being recorded.
Okay, looks like it's back now. Nope, not on Facebook. I'm hardline too, guys. I am locked in. I don't know, and I'm not on the Mac. I'm on the CDL.
I think YouTube's back up.
It does not. Okay, there it looks like. Okay, now we're catching up on Facebook. All right.
They just don't like us.
Two things that I got away with. Well, I thought I got away with the bird cam.
We'll see.
But the second thing, the only person who knows that I got away with this is your brother. And he's too drunk to remember the one phrase I said when we were in Bakersfield. And so he hasn't brought it up to your attention yet. Because he'd throw me under the bus just to see if you'd kick my ass. And he doesn't even remember what it was. And it's pretty serious, too. It's a fucked up thing.
What did you do?
I'm not telling you what I did because I got away with it. And we're now in Nevada. It happened in California. You can't even be mad. You and I in our marriage have boundary issues. And across state lines, I'm free and clear.
How do you know? When was that stated?
We've talked
about that wasn't not in contract negotiations.
Oh my God, we had a spit and a handshake on this for years.
Oh my gosh.
But the other one I was trying to get away with, it didn't look like I got away with it too much. was I did put a cam outside of my window so you could see everything.
Ridiculous. He's turned into an old man.
No, I'll tell you why. Can you guys see that picture? Do you guys see that one that says a picnic table? Because I don't know why there's a picnic table hanging out there on a post on a shepherd's hook.
Would you like it on the ground?
Well, that's where picnic tables go.
Is that where you like me to put it?
I don't know. Why
I can put it there if you want.
Can you answer the question why there's a picnic table hanging out there?
Then why did it have a hook on it?
I don't know. I'm not part of any of this.
I didn't make it.
Okay. The thing is, can you guys see how the picnic table is hanging?
It's hanging a little lopsided.
Do you know why?
Yeah, that caught my attention last night. I said it to you.
Yeah, and we're like,
or
hey.
this morning.
Yeah, and what'd you say?
There's a bird sitting on the...
There is a stone or marble bird glued to that. Now, was it there when you bought it?
No, it was not.
It's there now.
Yes, it is.
I know how it got there.
I think your son had something to do with it.
He was the messenger.
Yeah, from who? My brother? Donna?
No,
Who?
you're not your brother. Your brother give a shit about birds. Saint Donna said to go glue this to the bird bath, which he didn't do.
Uh-huh.
He glued it to that thing. Now it's lopsided. And I go, but now the fucking thing is lopsided. He goes, I'm going to glue a bunch of quarters to the other side and balance it out, which he didn't do. He just said he was going to do it, but I guess at some point he might. Anyway, so yeah, this is, I was going to say the main bird feeder is too close to the window because the birds land on it, but then they look in and they leave, except today. Today, one landed and hung out for a long time.
Wow.
I got a snapshot. Then two of them hung out for a long time.
Wow.
And I sent them to St. Donna to say, hey, look, my birds are hanging out. So
where's your pictures of the birds?
I sent them to Donna only. I didn't send them to you. I don't want you to make fun of me. I didn't even send them to your brother. And somehow he texts me. He goes, good thing I'm drinking a lot of whiskey to forget about those birds. I didn't send him the birds. St. Donna ratted me out. I don't go around telling my guy friends that I have a relationship with some of these birds. I don't say that shit out loud. I deny it to my friends.
I can't wait to tell your buddies that you grew up with that you are now into bird watching.
I'm not. I'll deny it. I don't know what she's talking about.
I'll just bring them over here and show it.
You bought all that stuff and you put it out there. It had nothing to do with me.
It's not out my window.
Well, yeah, because you can't put it out your window.
Yes, I can.
You put it out my window and a camera so we can keep an eye for surveillance for vandalism. That's all it is. I don't give a shit about these birds. And now you know what I know. All right.
Oh, my goodness.
Couple things more in politics. I have learned that Cory Booker just loves the sound of his own voice. And I'm not just saying that. He comes out now, and every time he's on the Senate floor, he starts, and you listen, you're like, wow, that sounds pretty passionate, but there's nothing there. I mean, there's no real substance. It's just...
Does he go A-E-I-O-U all the time?
And then he does it again, and he does it again, he does it again. And I'm stealing this phrase. I stole that phrase that he likes to hear the sound of his own voice from another Democrat. His own party is going, he just gets out there and screams about shit because he's had success. Last year he was this is my Spartacus moment. I'm Spartacus. And then he did that thing where he talked for 25 hours and set a record for filibuster. And he's living on that, man. Those are clips going around the world viral. So he just keeps trying to do it. But he's not saying anything, so he loves the sound of his own voice. God bless him. Here's another one you guys are emailing me about. Now, listen to me on this, and please pay attention. When the Trump's tariffs went in and everybody goes, oh, my God, $2 trillion gone in the stock market. What did I say? Let's wait and see. Then all of a sudden, historic revenues of tariffs are coming in. Billions are coming in. Trump's a hero. What did I say? Let's wait and see. Now, why wouldn't I just jump on the bandwagon and go, look at all the money and look at all. I keep telling everybody to wait and see. When the tariffs started and everybody pointed the finger at Trump, I said, wait and see. When the money's coming in and everybody thinks he's a hero, I'm saying, wait and see. And it's really simple. These things have to even out. Are you listening? They have to even out. Why was there so much money in the first quarter after Trump's tariffs? Because everybody ran out and bought before the tariffs. Everybody. Big numbers come in, but now the tariffs are here. Are they still going to do that? We'll have to see. We have to see what's going on. Now, how do you fight inflation? The Fed raises the interest rates. To fight inflation, the Fed raises interest rates. That's what they do. Okay? When the economy's in the tank and everything's bad, they lower interest rates to spur the economy along. That's just that's just the two basic things they do. There's many other facets, but that's the basics. The Fed, who I don't believe Powell cares for Trump at all. I don't think he does. I think a lot of his motivation is political, but set that aside. He's not stupid for doing this. And let me tell you why, but this is a political thing, but he's not stupid. What happens if he were to cut rates? It spurs the economy, money comes in, and the tariff situation begins to get unstable, but the economy's roaring and covering it up. How would you know?
Right.
It'd be very difficult to explain to people. But if he holds back the interest rates and goes, well, let's just see if these tariffs actually fuck up. Oh, they are fucking up? Everything's going bad? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to lower interest rates and save the day, but it's because of me, not you. He can just sit and wait. I think that's what he's doing. You guys sent me a lot of emails that I covered that. I think he's waiting on that to see where that ends up. Just so you know. Pressed the wrong button, lost my screen. There I go. Okay, now I'm back.
Good job.
Well, I'm just saying, you guys have sent a lot of stuff on that. Now, there's not a world show this Friday, so.
Montana Mama on YouTube wants to know, hey, handsome general, permission to take another shot since you're not?
Oh, my God. Montana Mama, let's drink right now. You and me and the fence post. We're all going to have a drink right now. Just you, me, and the fence post will drink one with you. Of course, I'm doing it the Hobo Hilly way.
Sammy Joe says, how come when I was doing Facebook, you never came over? You clearly hate me, she
No,
says.
It's not hating you. It's just loving Shy so much. I'm drawn. I don't know what it is. I'd leave my wife for Shy right now. I just can't help it. She's got something to say.
Jeremy B for $5 on YouTube. To General for your new bird watching hobby.
I don't watch birds, man. I'm not a bird watcher. God damn it. You started something now.
Chris Coe donated a membership tonight. Thank you so much. Brent went fishing, jumped over to YouTube. He's been a member for 21 months, getting closer. Bottom of the Glass Nation. And
Kenny,
Scott
go ahead.
Royston gifted 5 memberships tonight.
Kenny Berry's over on Facebook Blue says, that's right. Trump will fix it. I'm in Australia. Wish he would run this country. I'm not opposed to that, Kenny. I'm just saying about the tariffs. I'd like everybody to wait. Let's see where we're at in 6 months. Let's see where we're at in a year. Quit praising him when it goes up. Quit beating up Trump when it goes down. Let it finish. I'm just saying, let's talk later. That's all I'm saying. I'm not picking a side on that right now. I think it's a great path to be on. I do. I think it's a wonderful path. The negotiations have been great. I'm just saying you can't call it play by play. We got to wait. All right.
All right.
I had something else to say. I talked to my wife about this the other day, and she got mad. We're talking about McDonald's and driving in the truck, and I told her something. She went, she was fit to be tied, wanted to do something about it right goddamn now.
Refresh my memory.
Okay. It was a long conversation about McDonald's. I had been watching a small documentary on it, little off-the-record thing, little podcast on McDonald's and stuff and fast food, and this guy, he came on there and he goes, they say 2 all-beef patties on a sesame seed bun.
That's right.
And the guy goes, yeah, but science shows that they're not even 30% burger anymore. They're soy and they're all this other stuff, and they make it taste like steak, like a hamburger. So I guess somebody took McDonald's to court and said, you have been claiming for 50 years 2 all-beef patties. They are not all beef. They're barely a quarter beef patty. And guess what McDonald's did? Years and years ago, McDonald's, they own the supply chain, the trucks, they own the cows, they own all the farms, they own it from top to bottom, side to side, everything. They made a company that produces their meat for their hamburgers, and guess what the name of the company is? All Beef Patties. That's the name of the company. So when they say we have 2 all beef patties,
They're not lying.
We're not lying. We're not saying they're all beef. We're saying that's the name of the patty.
Wow.
If they had to call them Bob's Patties, if that would have been the name of the company, their commercial would have had to say, we got 2 of Bob's Patties.
Yep. That's what made me mad.
2 Bob's Patties on our Big Mac, and they're just called all beef. And he went on. There's some other shenanigans that McDonald's does with their advertising and their naming and how they've changed their branding to fit their businesses so it's all straight up. I'm just telling you.
It's unbelievable.
That's like they could take a company and call it Real Milk. It's the Real Milk Company, and it makes powdered eggs. And they could say, our scrambled eggs are made with real milk. No, that's just the name of your company. I don't know. My wife got really mad. Maybe it pisses you guys off too.
I was very upset about it.
Right now, St. Donna is sitting there going, I don't care. I don't need McDonald's anyway. Sun Valley Fox is pissed. Sun Valley Fox took off his hat and threw it on the ground. God damn it, I've been eating that shit for years. They've been lying to I want my money back.
No, he's an original In-N-Out burger guy.
All right.
That's
so
his
here's
favorite.
one for you, my aeronautical queen.
Okay.
So this is a picture of the Concorde. And back in the 90s, Pepsi is part of a big rebranding thing they went through. And remember, Pepsi changed their logo where it didn't really say Pepsi as much. It just kind of had that swirl. I think that was in the mid-90s or early. I remember them doing it. I don't pay too much attention, but far out, man. You guys want to change the cans a little bit? I'm digging that. Part of their $500 million strategy was to paint a Concorde this blue. Can you think of any problems that would come from painting it blue? My aeronautical wife.
I don't know, up in the sky against the blue sky?
No, they actually couldn't fly it at Mach. They could go
Why?
to
Because
Mach
of the
2.
paint?
Mach 2 for 20 minutes, then they had to pull back and stop.
Because of the paint.
What about the paint, my aeronautical wife? What would you think?
It's probably not heat resistant.
That's the problem.
Pretty good, huh?
That is pretty good. The white paint of the Concorde was specially designed to dissipate, reflect, and not absorb heat. The blue, which
Not
they probably
so
just
much.
went down to the factory and said,
Sherman Williams.
Sherman Williams, what are you painting our cans with? And
I
Sherman
want
Williams
Pepsi
went,
Blue.
right here, Pepsi Blue, it's in a gallon. Well, give me 100,000 gallons of whatever you're painting our cans with. We're just going to throw that on the airplane. No special paint. No. They just threw it on there, and guess what? They couldn't fly it. So they had to go to Mach 2 for 20 minutes and slow down till all the temperatures came down. I don't know, man. That kind of sucks. So that's just thought that was an interesting tidbit because your dad helped design the SR-71. You've been going to air shows since you were in a carriage, and I know you're big on aviation. I thought you'd find that story a little bit interesting.
And I answered your questions.
You did nail it. You got it. That was pretty good. You knew it was the paint. You knew it was a problem, and you nailed it on that. All right. We're moving into something I'm a little upset about, but I think I'm covered. And when I say I think I'm covered, everybody says this. Everybody says they think they're covered. If I go over here into Facebook Blue right now, Jennifer Swift, Johnny O, Chad Hoffman, they're all going to say they're covered. Pat Nelson's in here. When I get done in here, they're all going to say they're covered. Even Kenny Berry over in Facebook Blue. All right. They say robots are going to take over everything. Now, I'm not getting into the moral situation. Can they do your job? You guys at home, can they do your job? Now, I say I'm covered. They can't be a mechanic. That's what I say. But I think everybody says that about their job. I think heating and air conditioning guys who go out to houses in Vegas and fix those things, I think they go, nah, my job's safe.
I don't think they can do any trade jobs.
Well, let's back up and start with burgers. There's a picture of a robot flipping burgers. Now, I'm not saying they couldn't invent an automated system to deliver the burgers to the grill. They probably could. They could probably put them in some sort of a freezer that moves to a fridge, that rolls one, that slides one out.
Expensive.
But once it's flawless and it works for 100 years, they don't have employees anymore. Those become fixed costs. And it's great for them, for like McDonald's, like we're just talking about. So I believe right now they have one that can flip them, they can scan them, they can check temperature inside and out, they can make the perfect burger. I believe that. If you told me that, I'd believe you. I think Elon Musk's robots could do it with the visual scan stuff. I think we're going to get there real quick. All right, I'll give you that. I even think that they could do cups and sodas and ice and burgers could fly down there. I think all those things would work. I even think the fry machine, they're doing that with automatic on fries. They're on timers. They tilt, they salt. I think a conveyor belt of some sort and a bag could take the frozen fries and drop them right into the oil. I don't think this would be a big deal. All right? Mm-hmm. So I think that you could effectively run a McDonald's or a Burger King, maybe even an In-N-Out. Run this shit. And we're buffering again on my end. Mm-hmm. Buffer.
Hydrate while we're waiting.
Hide. I don't know why we're buffering. I'm a hardline.
I think it's caught up now.
All right. So what I'm saying is I think Elon's robots could do it. I think that food industry, I don't think there would even be, if 2 employees could run a McDonald's with all these robots, I don't even think they'd be managers. I think they'd be technicians that could fix the robots, that could reprogram, restart them. I think that's all you need. I mean, they got the basics of it down, but I think that's it. They just need a manager to lock up at night. I'm just saying this is the way things are going. I'm looking at that. So burgers and fries now. There was a heating and air conditioning guy on YouTube, and he says, I'm never going to be replaced. They're never going to get robots that can crawl in the attics and do stuff. All right, maybe some of that's true about crawling in the attics and whatnot, but this heating and air conditioning guy, he was a veteran. He goes out with his phone. He's going to prove that AI can't do the job.
Okay.
So he goes out on this job. He's doing his day. He's got like 3 or 4 jobs. One of them turns into a very difficult job. He's like, God damn, the circuit breaker's tripping, and I got high pressure here, but I got no suction on the compressor there. He goes, this line's condensated, but this part's not. I don't feel any blockages in the line. So he's talking to the camera about what he sees. He goes, okay. And then he reads all of that into like Chat GPT, AI. I don't know which one he used. And he goes, I'm getting high pressure. I'm getting no suction on the low side. Part of my condenser line is dripping. Part of it's not. I can't tell where the block is. And there's only 3 degrees drop in temperature at the vent. And the unit is of this model, this many years old, this brand. And he waits. And in 5 minutes, the AI spit out what to go check. So he did, and it was right. It was right.
Wow.
Now, who programmed all that shit into the robot, into the AI to know all of that, the right, wrong, and troubleshooting? And this dude was genuinely upset. He's like, fuck, man. He goes, now that they get a robot that'll just do this, I'm done. He goes, they get a robot that can actually stand here with the wrench in his hand, I'm done.
But what's that going to do for cost toward us if a robot does it?
Well,
is that going to cause the cost of like hourly wage to go up? Like
no.
For service, like labor
No,
wage.
the idea the idea is to do all this automated burgers too. And if the cost can come down because of robots and everything's in there, now they're fixed costs. They know what their costs are going to be every month and doing the job. The cost of hamburger will come down dramatically. The cost of repairing this air conditioner will come down dramatically. However, will it? Think of McDonald's. All of a sudden, they're like, shit, we can go fully automated. We can get one manager in there. We're set. Our prices can come way down. Or will they just keep the profits and keep the price where it is?
Sure.
If heating and air conditioning companies can hire robots to do their shit and do stuff on there, will the robots go out and fix people's air conditioning quickly, efficiently, on time, and get it correct every time, never leave a mess and leave? Will the prices come down, or will the companies keep the profits because now they've got a good, stable profit margin in there?
I've never seen prices come down.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm just bringing it up as a suggestion. Now, I haven't heard people talk about that end of it. Everybody who's a proponent goes, yeah, everything's going to be less expensive to build cars, less expensive to make hamburgers, less expensive to fix things. Okay, that's all true. But will they pass the savings on to us? Or will our prices be the same and they're just making more money?
What does that have to do? What's going to happen with like OSHA regulations, and what about health code?
Changes a ton.
Health department codes of working with food.
Yeah. As long as they program the robot to obey OSHA's guidelines and food standards, what's the difference?
I don't know.
Now, they say that I heard an argument online about, can you replace waiters and waitresses? Yep, you could. They'd never spill a thing. Waiters and waitresses don't have attitude. Robot ones don't get upset. But I got to tell you, if I'm in Vegas and I want a drink, I want high heels and big boobs bringing me my drink with a smile and a wink that says, hey, I fake like you. You fake have a chance with me. That's all I want. Then give me my drink. If a robot brings me a drink, no. Don't even want the fucking drink anymore. Half of it is I want to impress that Vegas waitress with my $3 tip. Here you go.
Hey, we won't have to tip them, I guess.
That's
say
not
that.
the point, man. You're missing the whole point. So now we go to mechanics, robot mechanics. And I will tell you right now, I've thought about this fair and square. There are things of reaching angles and getting your hands and your fingertips in there to change nuts and bolts. And sometimes with cars, you got to hear stuff. You got to hear things. Oh, that's one thing I forgot. The HVAC guy recorded the noise and played it for ChatGTP that it was making. I forgot that part. Yeah, he said he played the noise for it too. But there's things about cars that you have to logic your way through, and there's nuts and bolts and cotter pins and things that you can barely, special angle tools with mirrors that you got to get up inside and do stuff. I don't know, man. I don't see a mechanic being replaced anytime soon. You know, when you drive a car, if the customer says, hey, I accelerate to 60, and the car has a little bit of a shake in the back left, but I drive it and I go, no, I can tell as a mechanic that shake's coming from the right front. Or I hear a noise and go, that's something wrapped around the driveline. I can hear it wrapped around the driveline. Like when your brother drove through all the bushes in Dayton and got everything caught under his truck that he didn't tell. That was an O'Donna moment. Thank God she wasn't there to see that. You know, and I'd never tell on him about that, of course.
Of course.
But, you know, there's things that are intangible about being a mechanic that a robot's just not going to know. They're just not going to understand that stuff.
Car whisperer.
Car whisperer, man. You're just not going to know that shit. So I know I'm like everybody. My job's safe. But is it? Or how safe? Maybe what if robots can change oil, transmission fluids, do brakes? Maybe they'll be doing some of the jobs.
Maybe some of the basics, maybe.
I guess. It's like I was going to ask your brother when I saw him, do you think a robot could do machine work? I mean, intricate space shuttle, government grade, intricate, one of a kind machine work. And I thought about even asking your brother and having him say, because your brother would say something like, well, at that level of machining that he did, it was not just a skill, it was a little bit of an art form. It was a little bit of artistic, you know, it was a little bit of doing that, you know, those things you just feel and shape it and sculpt and measure and shave it as you go. But you know what may stop all that? A 3D printer. What if instead of going to your brother and saying, hey, we got something for one of the engines on the space shuttle, here's the drawing of what it looks like, here's the metal we want you to use, cut it up, bend it, shave it, and angle it, all with these little angles on it like this for a fin inside of a turbo or something. And what if a robot can just print one on a 3D printer? An expensive 3D printer. I mean, I'm still going to ask him about it, but I don't know if his job's safe. What else you got there in the sheets, honey?
Let me see. Jennifer Swift over on Facebook, I believe. You make my day every day. You are the best. Gen X rules.
Jonathan King over on Facebook Blue, he's talking to Shiloh, goes, I believe the Terminator situation is coming. People are God damn it, it jumped on me. He says, people are way too willing to adopt the AI stuff. It'll be back.
He'll be back.
It'll be back.
Shoeless went over on YouTube, gifted 5 membership. T-Bone76 gifted 5 memberships on YouTube. And Star Roberts did 5 memberships over on YouTube. On Rumble, Dr. Shadowlight, I disagree. We still have inflation. And if we slash interest rates, inflation will get worse. That's
what I said. It can get worse. And high interest rates keep back inflation. But the economy is growing. When it grows to a certain point, you're supposed to cut rates. You can't leave them high forever because if inflation comes back and you've already got high rates, where do you go? You're done.
MacArthur 215 on YouTube for $50. Gifted for us $50. Here's a little something for the Singapore fun. Got to keep those ladies happy.
Singapore hooker fun. My man.
Also, Rocketfish72, welcome to being an extra.
Thank you for that.
And Nightbot checking in $5. Soon the robots will form a union and demand higher wages.
No shit. Hey, Nightbot's got a story, remember, on our Off the Record show. For those of you who don't know, we do every Wednesday night. We do an Art Bell, George Norrie type of thing, where we let you guys call in and tell us your ghost story, your Bigfoot story, alien story, any kind of stuff like that. And it's been growing. It's a lot of fun to do that show. And Nightbot's got a story. His turn's coming up. Chad Hoffman says robots already make some of our parts and vehicles. I got you on that. Brian Arnold on Facebook Blue says, "Damn, Shy is hot. I was expecting an older model."
Wow. Very
Brian
nice.
Arnold making a move, baby. There's no harm in trying, my man. No harm in trying. All right. Let's get back to the goddamn show. I have stuff to say here. So, yeah, robots. It just kind of caught me by surprise on that one. Now, oh, man. Okay. I got something here I want to say, and I don't want everybody to get pissed. Okay?
You're prefacing that?
I don't want everybody to get mad. Well,
too late.
Half the audience is going to be okay with it. I don't know what made me do this. Oh, we have a new $2 whore tonight, too.
Oh, people have been guessing already.
Oh, what's your guesses?
Danny H.
What are all the guesses?
Everybody was saying Danny H. I don't know. It's not in the sheets. I'll have to go back and look.
Oh, God damn it. Danny H is right. I was expecting wrong answers first. Danny H is the $2 lady of the evening, the $2 whore.
He said he's been worse.
Anytime you see a little face go in the jar down here when someone drops in $2, that's Danny H, one of you guys. That's why we take your faces when you send them to us, and every now and then we switch them up, and you can become the $2 whore.
Danny H goes, I've done worse for less. I got bills.
Yeah, no shit. So I don't know what made me do this.
Okay.
I was sitting there. This is probably on the heels of the robot conversation. And I thought, I'll ask AI, the Google AI, when you go there and say, I just typed in, under images, I typed in dumb woman.
Wow.
That's all I wanted to see, dumb woman, okay?
Okay.
To be fair, I went and I switched it to dumb man. I just wanted to see what the Google AI would put out if would it be a specific person? Would Google think that a politician is dumb, a movie star is dumb? Would it show a person with goofy eyes and crooked teeth, somebody from the backwoods hollers of Kentucky? I don't know.
Okay.
So I just put in dumb woman. This is not me being sexist.
I have to say something before you show that. It's funny how AI can differ between a woman and a man.
Yeah, obviously not a woke AI.
Isn't
not
that
at all.
interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a woke AI.
Huh.
So I typed in dumb woman, and this is what came up. I just screenshot it because, it comes up with many choices in a row. So I just screenshot 4 on there. And the bottom left one kind of looks like Miss Christine Matlock when she's drunk. Pretty girl, long brown hair, making a face. The top right one looks like someone makeup and with a wig. Might even be a guy. I don't know. But this was Google AI, what they came up with when I said dumb woman. I thought, okay, that's not super representative. I mean, it looks just dumb, but whatever. It didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I want to tell you, when I put in dumb man and hit enter, that was a defining moment for me. Putting in dumb man set the scale. If we're doing teeter-totters and the dumb woman pictures really didn't tip the scale, boy howdy. The dumb man one did, and here it is. Dumb man, same thing, came up with this. This is just cartoons. These are just cartoon renditions.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you know what that told me right to my soul?
What did it tell you to your soul?
There is no such thing as a dumb man.
What?
You have to draw it out. You have to go to cartoon land. You have to go to fantasy land. There is no dumb man. The computer looked around. The AI said, "I'm a dumb man. I don't even have anything to choose from. Let's go to cartoons. Let's make something up." That's what it says. That's what the Google... If you think I'm kidding, you Google it yourself. This is what came up. It was just a cartoon. It was fake. Dumb woman gave you some choices.
Shasta Williams goes, nice try, General.
This is how it worked. I'm not making this up. This came up square and fair. I'm telling you, this thing right here, the AI did it just like this.
I would have said, men are dicks. Show me a picture.
I think you would have been, you wouldn't have been surprised, but you'd have got men's dicks. I just typed in dumb woman, and it says, I have thousands of choices. What would you like to see?
Tori Randolph says, General, be careful. Don't make Gen X mom or the harem mad.
All I did was, I'm not doing anything. This is completely Google AI. I put in dumb man, and this is what came up. You know how many people are trying that right now going, holy shit, he's right. Holy goddamn shit, he's right. I'm not making this up. Every person's going to back me up on this. Whether you like it or not, all you women out there, you're going to try it and go, holy shit, he wasn't fucking around with us. Yeah. So just so you know, according to Google AI, no such thing as a dumb man. Not even anything to choose from. Now, I got to tell you, that speaks volumes. Teeter-totter just slammed the other way, and we're staying right there.
You can move along.
Digging no deeper, baby. Digging no deeper. Don't forget there's a podcast. This is a couple-week-old podcast picture because this is me hitting a temperature gun at her butt. And then I changed a little temperature to read hot. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm 12. Anyway, podcast drops Facebook.
No, I think it's everywhere.
Let's see. Let's see.
We're behind on X a little bit.
Are we behind? Well, I don't know what to say about that. Let me know we're all caught up. We caught up yet?
Yep, we're caught up.
It does not look like we're caught up on Facebook. It doesn't look like it's going just yet. It's getting close. But I'm moving along to something I want to see anyway. So let me get there from here. Okay.
Mactitis. That's what John Morgan calls
We're not on the Mac. We're not on the Mac. We're on the CDL. We are on the CDL right now, so don't give me that shit. All right, we'll round this thing out here with something that I thought was interesting. Can you read that phrase on there? Did it pop up on your screen yet about the 10 words?
If these 10 words are part of your vocabulary, you have a more advanced intellect than most.
So, of course, I had to see how many of these words I use. And you can't just fake use them. You got to really use them. So the first word, and this is no particular order, and I'm thinking, I'm trying to picture who I know that uses these words. The first word, nuance. Now, I know what the word nuance means, but when would I ever use nuance in a sentence?
I don't know.
Another word, ambiguity. I know what ambiguity means.
So do I, but I don't know.
I'm like, that doesn't come up in day-to-day conversation. So by the third or fourth word, I'm thinking, God, I'm stupid. Or maybe I'm just hanging out with stupid people, and none of us use these words. None of us need to. Maybe average, everyday jabronis don't find ourselves in a situation we've got to use these words. Word number 3, iterate. Favorite, iterate. Yeah. Means to try something. To iterate. All right, I got you. Means to try something, to learn from it, to iterate, then try it again with adjustments to iterate. Wouldn't that be reiterate if you're doing it again? Empathy. I know what empathy is. Maybe I don't use it because I don't have any. Maybe that's my problem.
Empathy is at the bottom of the bottle.
Yeah, sympathy, empathy go hand in hand. I haven't seen them in a long time. Would you ever use the word discerning in your vocabulary?
I have, to discern something.
But no, I'm not saying you don't do it. I think we all are discerning.
You need to discern.
You have to say it in a sentence to somebody like it's part of your normal conversation.
Okay.
Now, another one's internalize. I have used that on occasion when someone comes whining to me about something with their problems. I go, why don't you just internalize that shit and leave me the fuck alone? See, that's using it in a sentence. But now I'm halfway through the list and I'm thinking, okay, first of all, do I even know anybody that would use these words?
Low torque. And he's in chat right now.
Yeah, low torque would use it. Iceman from Bodfish.
He would use it.
He would use all of these words and better words. Sun Valley Fox, going to have to go look all these up. He's going to have to look them up. Then he's going to have to see if he can figure out what they mean. Then he's going to have to go to his wife, St. Donna, and he's going to say, I don't think I use any of these. And she's going to have to pat him on the head and go, it's okay. I still love you. Dr. McDreamy, I'm 50-50 on these words with McDreamy. I think he knows them, but I don't think I think if he's on the golf course with his doctor friends, maybe, just to sound smart, but I don't think he intentionally uses these words. Kristen
Hartman says she uses all of them, but I'm an English teacher.
Well, here's the deal. Here's what I'm worried about, and there's other ones. Calibrate, I use that. I've used that many times. Context, use that all the time. And synthesis, those are the 10 words. But I was also thinking that I don't hear these words from people.
We run in the wrong circles.
Or we don't, or if we're running in the circles we're running in, what if people know that I'm stupid and I won't know these words? So maybe
they dumb it down?
Yeah, they're avoiding using these words so I don't.
Graham Gordon just used your word, plethora. He loves that word.
That's
plethora.
A great word. I stole that from Three Amigos, as you all know, because everything that I'm telling you guys in any context is stolen from movies or TVs, mainly 70s and 80s, but beyond. I'm not partial to those. I can go anywhere. And you guys asked me for advice. I may pass it along, but I plagiarized it from somebody. I haven't had an original thought in my head since 1973. I'm just an average jabroni like the rest of you, a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert. But don't be afraid to use these fucking words. I know what they mean.
You know how he picked up girls back in the days? He watched a lot of girl chick flicks.
Okay.
And then used all those moves on all the girls.
You know what? I have something in here on that. Can you believe it? I have something in here on that. Let me find it right now. No. It's been in here for a while.
Oh, man. Here we go.
No, I'm just...
You picked up lines from movies to use on girls.
Okay. I'm going to express something from a movie from 83.
Okay.
And I know you'll know the movie. You don't got to blurt it out. We'll see if everybody else does. But I think I got 2 or 3 pictures here. And then I'm going to say something about them and turn to you. Please be fair with your answer.
Okay.
If the answer is bad and embarrasses me and I'm a dick, you're allowed to say that.
Okay.
But don't do it just for the purpose of kicking me in the balls. Be fair, all right?
It's fun.
Don't kick me in the balls in front of my friends. Okay. This is a very famous scene from an end of a movie. Now, I was never in the Navy. I don't have anything. I've never dressed like this, but I watched it, and I watched this scene, okay? And I watched what he was doing here, and I watched him walk up to her, and I watched this thing 100 times, and I got what the impact was of doing things in front of all of her coworkers, making them, he looked his best, doing it in front of all of her coworkers where they could see that he was in there sweeping her off of her feet in front of everybody and saying, you don't have to do this anymore. I'm going to take care of you. And the way he touched her and the way he kissed her and the way he made this entrance and this exit stuck with me. And you tell everyone he watches all these. Yes, I do. I've watched every white box chick flicks movie there is. I've watched it in the dark with no one paying attention, and I've learned every secret of every Hollywood trick that worked in every movie. Yes or no, have I done this scene to you?
Yes, you have.
Right in front of all of your coworkers, everybody, I took this. I robbed it. I stole it. I even brought you a ring and a big bouquet of flowers.
That's how you proposed.
I walked around telling everybody, golly gee, I don't know where she is. Where is she? Can you point? I knew where you were. I knew right where you worked. But I made sure that I walked the whole campus playing dumb, like, hey, I'm just trying to get there. Can you guys help me? If you could point me in the right. I wanted everybody to see. And then I took you away and you never went back.
I never went back.
And yeah, so it's so funny that you brought that up about how I watched those, because you didn't know I had these pictures.
No.
I've been saving these for like 3 or 4 weeks because I didn't know how to bring it up. And then there you brought it up. And yes, so that is what I do. So when I say things to my harem ladies, when I do things, I try to use them at just the right time. I keep them all in my head and I plug them in where they're needed. I'll tell you another one I use. Guys, I'm going to give you this one. This is a great one. If you have guys that are your friends and they bring a new girlfriend over, or your brother brings a new girlfriend over, or your children, your son comes home with a new girl, and you have to have something to say that will stick with her. The first time you meet your buddy's girlfriend, your buddy's wife, the first time you're introduced, you look at her and you say, wow, now I can see what all the fuss was about. Did you catch that? You can only try. You can only do it once. And you can only do it on the first time. When the girl walks up and you get introduced, you go, wow, now I can see what all the fuss was about. That lets the girl know that her man has been talking about her over and over and talking good. You're like, okay, now I see why. You see what? And I hang on to that. I do it every time. I do it all the time, and I'm never going to stop doing it because it's an effective way of breaking the ice, giving her a compliment, and giving the guy the responsibility, the kudos for the compliment getting there. I didn't make that up in my head. I stole that from some movie or TV show years ago. John
Morgan says, first time I meet friends' girlfriends, I say, what happened to the redhead?
Yeah. See, I go the other way. That's like John Morgan probably sits down at the girlfriend's house from some guy and goes, Your other girlfriend's lasagna was way better. What happened to the girl who made the good lasagna? What happened to her?
Oh, man.
Anyway, I'm just bringing that up with you guys. If you guys are using small words around me because I'm stupid, thank you. But stop doing it. Try me out. I might be able to get some of them, right? Some of the things I'm passing along to you are worth it. An officer and a gentleman, good scene. You can steal some of that stuff. Use it for yourself, as I might have said. All right, we're closing up on the hour. We're about done here. Once you blow through the sheets, and I'll blow through Facebook Blue. See what we got.
All right. Johnny O, you forgot the most useful word, F-U-C-K.
Yeah, my friend.
That doesn't make you intelligent, I guess.
But a friend of mine, Todd, used to do that. And I've told the story before. We used to go to parties, and it was a big party. He would say, okay, I'm going in. And he would go, his plan, he would walk around to every single girl at the party and go, hey, my name's Todd. Do you want to fuck? And he would get 99 slaps in the face or a drink or a punch. He goes, but one of them's going to say yes. At a party, when it's been going on for 4 or 5 hours, if you ask every girl, one will say, why not? Okay, broke up with their boyfriend, having a bad night, low on their self-esteem and self-worth. That was his plan. He goes, it's just mathematics. If I go into a big party, one girl's going to say yes no matter what.
Unbelievable.
So he goes, I'll get slapped all night, but I'm going home with somebody. True story.
So Johnny O says, again, there's another comment. So Hollywood helped you bag a hottie.
Oh, yeah. Well, I almost said more than once, but
you better watch that.
I mean, yes, it finally worked on one of them. I got her. Yay,
oh,
me.
Man. Dr. Shadowlight on Rumble says, Rumble has been solid all night with no buffering.
Far out, man. Trippy Pineapple dropped into Facebook Blue, says, yo, what's good, my man, Trip? I got an update from Trippy on his life. And with the exception of one tiny little setback with the government, he's doing well.
Excellent.
Giving you guys the up and down on Trip. He's doing well. Love Trippy Pineapple. Miss him like crazy. Johnny O's in here says, evening, Trippy. James Morgan using foul language appropriately shows a lot of intelligence. Yeah, it's kind of like cussing is kind of...
Isn't it a pause, a comma?
Yeah, well, some people use fuck like a comma. Yeah, they use it all the time, especially Italians. But cussing is kind of like... It's like speaking in cursive.
Oh, Lord.
If you can elegantly draw in cursive, write in cursive, you can fluently cuss and you'd be okay. All right, who else is in there too? Dum-dum. Brian Arledge saying some stuff. Jonathan King, can we go back to the word list for a second? The fact that the word fuck isn't on there is absolutely ridiculous. Well, I don't tell you. Trippy told me to hydrate too.
Nightbot says, you always get a girl at 4 a.m. The bar is closing and they don't want to go home alone.
Yeah, bars close at 2 a.m. So.
Well, he's in Australia.
Oh, well, that makes sense then.
It could be 4 over there.
It could be 4 over there, yeah. Yeah, well, there's always a row of girls at the bar, and by 2 a.m., they've kind of all congregated together. They're bad-mouthing all the guys that didn't take them home. They pick 2 or 3. Yeah, that motherfucker over there, he's got a beard. He's got a Dodger hat. He's fat. I wouldn't fuck that guy. No way. But when you walk over to him, like, oh, my gosh, hello, how are you? You want to go, yes, 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 yes. All the girlfriends are saying, you just said he was a mother. Shh, you be quiet, you know.
Yeah, exactly. RVS says, I asked my wife why she ever started dating me. She said she lost a bet.
Wow.
And then he says, what? He asked her, well, then why did you marry me? And she said, well, I lost another damn bet.
Wow, that girl's on a losing streak. She needs to change her luck.
That's funny.
Oh, my God. Is there anything else between the sheets? Because I'm done over here on Facebook
think so. I think we're good. We are clear.
All right. Well, then we're going to sign off for the night. Another Bottom of the Glass show is expiring. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening in. I just want you guys to know, good moderators can put up the Discord link right now, and here's why. Discord is just a chat room for old people, just a regular, you just sign in with your email. It doesn't cost anything. You don't get bombarded with emails. In fact, we don't send you anything ever. But what it is just a way it's just an old school chat room. You want to talk about cars, you want to talk about politics, you want to talk about food. Tori Randolph is the food porn queen over there. She does great. There's a lot of you runner-ups too, but Tori, she plates things so well, on top of the deliciousness. So I give her top marks for that. Anyway,
Tomorrow night is our garage show.
yeah, tomorrow night at 6:00 we do a garage show. I don't know if we're doing it here. I was going to talk to the Fox about over there, but
Or at the Foxhole.
At the Foxhole.
It'll be a surprise.
I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow goes. And plus, I haven't gotten permission, so there is that. I haven't even asked. But the Discord. The reason I bring that up is because there are chat rooms that you can go into, video chat rooms, just like a Zoom call, and we just turn on our cameras and we have our mics. We're eating dessert or having some dinner. We're talking to each other. I'm going to be in there now. I'm not going to be talking with every conversation. If you're coming in there just to have conversations with me, I have some work I have to do, but I don't mind hanging out in there. If you guys don't drill me with every 30 seconds, hey, General, I don't mind talking, but I do have some work to accomplish. So I like listening because then I can chime in with you guys. So I am going to Discord. I am going to be there. I got some stuff I got to do. I got to get me some dinner too, and I got to get. I'll be there for a couple hours. So if you guys want to head over to Discord, I will be there shortly. Give me about 10 or 15 minutes, and I will be there, and I will join one of the rooms where everybody is. Actually, you know what? When everybody joins a room, I join the room next to it where there's nobody and see how many people notice that I'm over there and come over to that side.
That is so rude.
It's funny just as he was paying attention. All right, listen. I do got to go. Thank you guys again for hanging out with us. Thank you for tuning in. Not sure where you're listening in from around the planet, AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you tuned in on the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember two things in life. Number one, wherever you go, there you are. And number two, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm out, baby.
Bye-bye.